the transition to West Virginia, what's it been like? How are you adapting?
It's been a lot of fun, honestly. Like, it's been everything I've hoped for so far. The team is great. The guys are great. It's obviously a new coaching staff, but they've picked up everything like super fast and got everybody excited for the new challenge ahead. And yeah, honestly, it's been a lot of fun. Yeah.
This wasn't necessarily what you signed up for when you decided to come here. Obviously, different staff, things like that. I mean, walk us through what you were thinking when it happened and why'd you ultimately decide to stay?
I mean, it was obviously what nobody wanted at the start. It wasn't the way you picture things when you came here, but like I said, like it's been a really like impressive. I think the way that everybody's really picked it up after that. And you know the reason I came here and the reason I think most guys signed up for this is it was still there because it was the rest of the guys. You know, it was a winning team. It was kind of this place right here. So everything that was built up was still there, and it's up to us, you know, carry it into a new era, if you will. So yeah, it was not what we wanted, but it kind of worked out in some ways. So yeah.
Curious, you're a 2-3 zone guy. You played your whole career 2-3 zone, and now you're playing man. How's that transition been?
I mean, yeah, no, it's definitely been 4 years of 2 free zones, so it's getting used to a little. Yeah, exactly. I mean, of course, I played like man before that for most of my life, so it's still like in there, and it's just getting like the new. What was ever happening in the last 4 years of man defense and a lot of new play sets, whatever. Getting used to that, so it's definitely some adjustments in there, but the basics are still there, you know. A lot of help, a lot of I don't know, ball screen coverages, all that stuff is kind of still in there, but it's just, you know, working with Deshaun and working with Ruff and the guys in there to just, you know, make sure that I'm ready for whatever comes at us.
I'm kind of curious, when you kind of look at the roster, it's almost basically a 50-50 split on guys born internationally versus guys born in the United States. Does that kind of make things interesting at all? I don't know if it's really that case at many other schools.
Yeah, it's more than that at Syracuse for sure, and I think out here you guys mostly have had like mostly American teams too. I think it's not been like this, so. Yeah, it's fun though. Like everybody's got different cultures, different backgrounds. Curry is a crazy old dude, so easy. Yeah, I know. Like so everybody has kind of a different background. You come together, it's still like it's gelling well. You know, nobody's got like bad blood with each other or something like that. So it's fun for the most part, yeah, for sure. And then, like I said, it's about coming together. You know, you don't want to have like a team that's all over the place when the season starts. But yeah, I'm used to it because I'm international myself. But for American guys, it might be some news. Seeing all these dudes with different ideas and whatever accents. Yeah. I think my accent is gone a little bit, so I don't know.
Give us your background then. I mean, obviously Amsterdam, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so start there. When did you pick up basketball? You know, and then you came over to the United States earlier than many, right? Not just for college. So just walk us through that a little bit.
So yeah, born and raised in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Pretty much lived out there my whole life. Did high school there. Finished high school there. Came over to IMG, Florida, which is the academy over there. Noah went there too. Did one post-grad year over there. So that was really my first like American basketball experience. Helped me a lot. Got me exposure. Got me kind of into the college basketball game, and from there I kind of got some attention, got some offers. Went to Syracuse. That's where I've been for 4 years. But yeah, no, I've been a Dutch guy for all my life until 5 years ago. So yeah, that's it.
Did you send them film? Did you write them? Did they recruit you, or kind of how did?
It was a mix because I'd been playing for like 3 years at that point, maybe seriously. So there wasn't a whole lot of stuff on me at that point. I was really new. I think they got some video, so it was like a weird route. I don't know. I got an email. That's what all I know is I got an email saying they were interested. We talked. And pretty much from there, I got an offer. It was really like out of the blue for me. So it was a great opportunity, though.
You think you didn't accidentally delete the email?
Oh no! I check my email once every 2 weeks at that point, so I was lucky I saw that. Like, to be honest.
You started sort of late playing basketball. I mean, you know, kids in the United States will start when they're 4 or 5.
Oh, yeah.
Did you pick it up? Were you any good initially? How'd you get into it?
I mean, I was good at sports. I played at that point. I played soccer. I was a little tall for that. I was a little bit slow at that point. Track and field, the high jump. So I was a little bit all over the place. And then my brother started playing ball. Both of them actually. So I had 2 older brothers. We started playing on like some courts around the neighborhood. I started watching, and I was about like I said, like 13, 14 when I started watching, and like 15, 16 when I started playing. I was all right. I wasn't too bad. I just didn't have a lot of skills, so I just relied on my athleticism to grab some boards or just do whatever the coach told you, you know. Yeah, and then I got some a little better.
Okay.
No, yeah.
The events that happened here when you came over,
Yeah.
it cost you a chance to play 4 years for Beeline and a year for Huggins.
Behind.
You kind of, what's that?
Behind.
Behind. What did I say?
Beeline.
Oh, yeah, okay. Behind. They just moved the letters around a little. Anyway, I mean, were you looking forward to that, to seeing what it would be like, and what was playing for Jim like?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like at that point, I would have had 2 Hall of Fame coaches on my resume. So definitely, you know, I was kind of devastated when it happened. Of course, playing for Bayonne was a great learning experience. Really, like next to Hugs, like he's one of the legends of the college game. So learning from him every day from my pretty much like when I was it shaped my basketball game up till now. Yeah, him and his crew in Syracuse really built me to the player I'm kind of today, together with other people. So yeah, that was like an amazing experience. Then the plan was obviously to go forward with Hugs. Now we're with Josh. It's kind of it's still the crew is there. It's just him is obviously not there anymore. But yeah, it's been a privilege for me to jump in that.
Best piece of advice or tip you got as a player?
Man,
Wisdom.
yeah,
You
that's
drop some knowledge on you.
there's a bunch, man. But I always remember this one meeting or something. Yeah, it was like a team meeting when I was a little younger, freshman, I think, and Coach Ban was talking about his time with Melo. You know, obviously when he played there. And he described the way he played and the way he thought about the game, and it was more like, because when you're young, you feel some pressure, you know, when there's 30,000 fans screaming at you, supporting you, and people watching on TV, all the cameras and stuff. So he said, you know, Melo came in as a freshman, he was used to the pressure a little bit. But he said that he was really just all about the game. He just zoned out, locked in on what the mission was, locked in on the game plan, and really just it was all basketball when you're on the court. So yeah, no, just like the way he thought about the game and outside the game was really something I just learned a lot about, I think.
Cut out the white noise and focus on
Yeah,
that.
yeah, because it happens for sure. When you're like playing your first couple games, you're out there, you're like, and you look up and you're like, oh, like you know, you kind of get like out of it, and you really you learn to stay just focus on the task and don't really think about what's going on until after the fact. So.
Curious too, your whole career at ACC, right? You're going to play
Yeah.
Big 12 basketball. What do you know about Big 12 basketball? And what have you been told?
I mean, I know it's physical league, big league. The teams in there right now are insane when it comes to like all over the board competitiveness. That's all the basics. Obviously, I think I played some Big 12 challenges, so I played some teams. Played West V, obviously, with Syracuse 2 years ago in a tournament. So I have some experience. You know, I have a feeling what's going to be like. But you know, when it starts is when you really get the real challenge ahead. But you know, I'm just looking forward to it. I know there's going to be great players out here. So it's going to be, for me, a lot of fun, I think, just to play out here. Yeah.
Describe yourself as a player. What are your skills, and where do you want to improve on?
Well, I've become, I think, a pretty good, pretty solid pick and roll center right now. I mean, that's the way I base my game off. That's my profile, I think, right now. Try to get as much as possible on defense. You know, that's obviously important for my size. Make sure I get my blocks. Make sure I lock down the paint. And outside, obviously, with pick and rolls, it will be important for me to show that I can do that. Yeah, I'm expanding my range on offense, getting some shots in there. That's I'm really trying to become the most I can get out of my style and body. I'm not that slow center that's gonna bump everybody like I don't know, like a Shaq. Obviously not. I try to learn a lot from some guys like AD. Giannis is obviously a different type of player, but guys that I can look at and be like, yeah, that I want to model my game after them. Yeah.
This was a team last year who, at times, most times, kind of struggled rebounding the ball. You averaged obviously 10 rebounds last year, one of the lead rebounds in ACC. Right. So how can that part of your game transition to West Virginia, and how do you see rebounding this year with you and your teammates?
I try to make that a big part of my game. I mean, I know it's important, for a team if I can grab 9, 10, the same or more as last year. I know that would be huge for a team, since it gives other players room, to if it's on offense, attack the glass or either get back or get a second possession. It really can help a team in a couple of different ways. So I've focused on making sure that I go for those. I wasn't always a rebounder, but I think it's something I developed into my game. I'm curious how to see how it's going to go in Big 12. I don't know. I think I'll be able to get mines, but it's become a bigger part of my game over the years. Yeah.
Is that a stat you like when you get the stat sheet? Is that like one of the first things you look at, or how?
It's a big part. Yeah. Like I want to see that I get those. Like if I have a game where I play well, but I have maybe 2 rebounds, it doesn't feel great because I know that I let a lot of them go. Unless we win, then it's fine. I don't care. Like I honestly don't care. But yeah.
As far as shot blocking, how do you go about? You want to block shots, but you got to obviously stay on the court. So obviously,
yeah.
How do you balance that? I mean, with foul trouble being a possibility in your game.
Yeah. Yeah, no, different. It's different. Like I want to get as much as possible, but like you said, like if you go for every one of them, you're gonna get fouls here and there that you don't want. It's pick and choose really. Like I try to get the easy ones. Like if there's a little guard driving around, swat it out. That's fine. But if there's a big that likes to go up and fake, I'm really trying to stay down and make it a hard shot. So I don't really care too much if I get 3 blocks a game or whatever. I'm just trying to stay in the game, make the shots hard, and if I can get a couple here and there, get them out of there. But
I'm sorry, one second. Coach Adams talked a lot so far about chemistry and how he likes how the chemistry's coming together.
Yeah.
Obviously, with what you guys went through over the summer, and then getting over that obstacle, and can you just talk about how you see the chemistry of this team coming together? Is there still more work to be done? Is it coming together pretty well? What are your thoughts on that area?
It's been surprising for me. Like, it's been different than any circumstances I've been in. Obviously, for most guys, I don't think anybody's been in this, but in a way, it's kind of brought us together. Like you've seen in Morgantown, like everybody's kind of just was in shock, but then we built stuck together as a team, and the fans have been online. If you look at what they're thinking, they've been really supportive. Everybody's looking forward to the season and want to see us win. So we've really rallied around that and try to make that our goal. To come together and make this a winning season. So it's.
Along those lines, in July when everything was uncertain, what ultimately made you decide to stay?
Yeah, I really didn't want to leave. I was quite happy here. I like the place. I'm out here with my girlfriend. We have a nice spot. We really we were like excited for everything to start. So we weren't really trying to.
So you weren't looking for
Yeah, no, I wasn't looking for any reason
reasons
to
to
leave.
stay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when we got a couple of good reasons to stay with, with the staff, with the rest of my teammates were staying solid. Some obviously weren't, but like that's history. Yeah, no, I was not trying to get out of here. So yeah.
You mentioned, coming over, transition to the U.S. Did you have any English problems? Were you fluent prior? And you mentioned an accent. You've got very little of one now. Did you have one more?
A little bit more, yeah. But my dad is British. He's from London, so he's born and raised there. He talks with a British accent, so he's all about tea and cookies and stuff. But I don't know where my American accent came from. Really, I had it a little bit when I came here, but now it's all yeah.
You had no problem with English because your dad was always
Yeah,
speaking it.
spoke English to us, so I got everything except for his accent. So yeah.
You like tea and cookies?
I love tea cookies.
There you
I got his taste though. I got blood pudding, all that weird stuff. Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Jesse, not a lot of people go through 2 coaching changes in quick succession like you did too.
Yeah.
Did the Boeheim situation calm you down a little bit for the Huggins situation, or at least get you ready for what questions to ask and where to look for answers?
Yeah, I guess it kind of gave some experience on what it like how fast it can go and what a situation like that like might look like. So I guess it didn't prepare me, but you kind of start to see how the system like works and how you can what you look for in a coach and what's important in a team. Like it kind of gives some experience for sure. So yeah.
So on this round here, you mentioned the staff and teammates. You got some things that gave you reason to stay. Like in particular, can you elaborate on that? Was it playing? Was it coaching style? Anything like that? Like if someone came in and said, "Hey, you're gonna play 2-3," would you be like, "Not the thanks." Anything like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. I think mostly like the other guys that like I came in with Kerr, Raekwon, and they really, we were talking together and everybody was still here. I definitely don't blame anybody that left. By the way, that like it's all like a hard choice. I know that I left Syracuse, so it's definitely not something I look down on in any way. But we were sticking together, we were talking, and we kind of didn't want to go. And if we stayed together, we could still do something really special. So coaching wise, the staff was looking like they were going to stay too. So that kind of gave us some confidence. Yeah.
Mentioned here with your girlfriend. Is she from Holland? Is she from
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
She's from back home. So you've been with her for a while?
Nah, not even. Like 2 years off, something like that. But we met in Syracuse, which is kind of weird since we're both from the Netherlands. We live like 30, 40 minutes apart. Never seen each other until we came to Syracuse, New York. Just weird, weird place to meet if you're from the Netherlands. But yeah.
Is she going to school here now too, or?
Nah, she's graduated.
Graduated, okay.
She's in pre-law, so she's her name. That's a drum roll. It's a hard name. It's Karina, so we call her Q just to keep it simple.
Q.
Yep, that's
That's like James Bond.
exactly. It's easy. Nobody can pronounce the Dutch.
Pre-law, good for you.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh man, I can retire early.
That's right. You work on your contracts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do your contracts for you.
All right, that's the plan. My agent.
Jesse, thank you.
Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.